I am on a quest to become the best Iron Man player to ever touch the game of Hypixel Skyblock. And I'm about to show you what I've accomplished so far in my journey. Okay, so let me get you guys caught up on what happened after last episode. First, we finished the farm armor set. Also, we built an enchantment setup. Next, I upgraded a few of my minions and we finally unlocked 2 more garden plots with melons and pumpkins. Okay, you're all caught up. Perfect. Okay, we have a few major goals we need to accomplish in this video. 1. Max cobblestone collection and craft my first personal compactor. 2. Progress my gardens and minions. 3. Progress my skills, unlock Galetea and the Dwarven mines. And 4. Gain magical power, and I'll explain that later. So I made my way down to the bottom of the deep caverns and I started grinding lapis armor, which isn't great, but I do enjoy collecting things. I made sure to also get my compactor from the lapis miner guy by giving him a lapis pickaxe. Also, I killed a few hundred lapis zombies until I had the full set of armor. Then, I walked my happy ass to the redstone section and unlocked the accessory bag through the redstone collection. Then, I could talk to the redstone miner and unlock more slots for the bag. This is very important in Skyblock. With a bigger accessory bag, you can put more talismans in it, which gives you a stat called magical power. This magical power, or MP, is used in giving you better stats, like I could choose this power stone and I could gain strength and intelligence, or whatever. This is also the reason behind the 5 redstone minions I would later place down to level my collection. After making my way past the lapis, redstone, and emerald sections, I made my way to the bottom of the mine and found the dwarf guy named Reese.
Hi, Reese.
Reese told me I needed 15 enchanted ore to make my heart of the mountain and to go to the Dwarven mines. So I mined lapis and coal until I had enough to give to Reese. Unlocking the Dwarven mines was a huge deal for us because it's the last mining island with every ore, a skill tree, and things called nucleus runs that we'll get into later. After unlocking the mines, I bought my shitty mithril pickaxe and I went to the king to get my first commission to level up my heart of the mountain, or hot M, skill tree. During this, I also periodically was working on my garden and pest farming. I ended up planting carrots in order to give them to the carpenter to unlock the greenhouse as well. After I crafted my mithril minion, I needed to get my first real mining armor set. So I walked my little ass over to the glaciate bridge to kill glaciate walkers for their armor. These guys can 2-tap me, which isn't great, but anyone can 1-tap them with a pickaxe. So I spent literal, real life hours killing these guys. I dropped 3 pairs of pants and 2 boots before I could get my chest plate. 2 boots! 2 motherfucking boots! But eventually I was able to get the full set and be fully dripped out. This is wonderful for us because up to this point, I've had bad armor with terrible stats. What? And this armor has tons of defense as well as speed and mining speed. So it's going to be great for mining and stuff. Around the time I enchanted my brand new armor, I was able to craft the experimentation table, which allowed me to play mini games every day to level enchanting and get cool items. One of the first experiments I did, I got super lucky and I dropped the guardian pet. I'm pretty sure this is the only enchanting pet in the whole game, which was pretty nice for us because it allowed me to level my enchanting and my taming even faster. Since I was already on my island, I figured I should probably clean the place up and start building a storage system for everything I've collected so far. So I did just that. I separated the chests into certain sections for my skills and made sure the place was expandable, as I would definitely need to put more chests down as I kept playing. By the way, if anyone has any ideas for a build for this place or a better way to store things, please tell me in the comments. I need help. Thank you. I love you. After building my storage system and cleaning up the island, I did some more pest farming, and I was able to buy some of my first pest farming equipment from the pest hunter guy. I forgot his name. I'm very grateful I did this because pest farming is a great Iron Man money making method for later. Not right now. It's kind of shit. But everything leads back to the Dwarven mines as I left the garden and completed even more commissions in hopes of leveling my heart of the mountain and unlocking that compactor. I also mined more mithril and did the raffle event for more powder. I kept mining until I got super bored and decided to take a break and eventually move on to foraging. Foraging! Now, I haven't played any of the quote-unquote new foraging update before this, so the new sweep mechanic and Heart of the Forest was all super new to me. So if you didn't know, the foraging islands were revamped, a quest line was added, and a brand new island, Galetea, was added as well, which is like a small dwarven mines with a new skill, hunting, new tree types, mangrove, and fig.
I'm so sorry.
Hunting is very cool as well, and it introduces a new revamped attribute system, which we are definitely not getting into this episode. It's way too in-depth for me. Anyhow, I did the lumberjack's quest, and I unlocked the park. But Charlie asked me to get him some logs, so I did just as he asked, until I gave him the logs, and he gave me his piss-soiled pants in return. These pissy pants are a part of a new foraging armor set, which may be the ugliest armor set in the game, and that's why I love it so much. After that, I could get to the next island, the Spruce Woods. After completing the quest here, I crafted my spruce axe. which was a wooden axe that would allow me to chop more than one log at a time with a mechanic called sweep. This is new in the forging update, which I haven't played. We know this. I said that before. This was also the prerequisite to an even better, more luxurious axe. Then I progressed the questline until I reached the jungle, where I needed to talk to this mole person until he gave me his face as a helmet. Awesome. Then I was finally able to unlock the jungle log collection. What's so cool about the jungle log collection, you may ask? Well, it lets me craft previously the best axe in the game. Now I think it's the second best. I don't know for sure. The treecapitator. This would let me chop entire trees down with one freaking swing. And it can also almost, not for sure, but almost insta-mine regular wood logs. But to craft the treecapitator, I would have to get 16 enchanted jungle logs and nearly max the jungle collection. Bitch. So I did just that. I only had to farm jungle wood for around 20 minutes before finally being able to craft the treecapitator. This axe would later help carry me through Galetea and the forging collections. Shortly before I crafted my brand spanking new axe, I unlocked the final forging island. So I was on my merry way, and I stepped through the portal. After reaching the island, I was met with a bunch of NPCs and an unnecessarily long quest line that I won't bore you guys with. It was extremely boring. It took forever, but it's fine. Basically, they teach you the mechanics of hunting, sweep, and attributes, but that's just too much reading for me. I'm not doing that shit. Transition! After doing dailies when I logged on for another day of grinding, I started to feel sad because I was weak and I was feeble, okay? So to cope with this, I bought and enchanted a super cleaver and tried doing dungeons. I thought this would make me feel better, but it did not. I got absolutely destroyed in dungeons. So after my defeat, I decided I would not allow myself to go into combat or dungeons until after I crafted my personal compactor. So back to the mines I went, even building a cobble generator because I thought I had enough mining speed to mine cobblestone on my island instantly. I can't. Back to the mines for me. So I kept grinding, leveling my minions as I went. I mined hundreds of thousands of cobblestone, literally. I really need this compactor, so whenever I'm farming, forging, or mining, I don't have to stop to craft every 30 seconds like I have been this entire playthrough. I mined on that stupid bridge for an eternity, is what it seemed like, until I had enough cobblestone to craft the super compactor. But a super compactor is only an ingredient in the personal compactor recipe, which is the one we really need. I now need 7 stacks of enchanted redstone to craft a personal compactor. Luckily, I kept a lot of my redstone for my minions, so I only needed a few stacks more. So I mined in the royal mines until, finally, I had enough to craft the personal compactor 4000.